Well, hey everyone, welcome to our call here for tonight, a little webinar presentation that I'm going to do. Main topic is what is Beachbody Coaching, but I'm going to cover a few things that I think some of you will find quite beneficial because you'll be able to totally relate on some sort of level. How to come back from loss, making tough choices, taking action, and learning how to empower yourself and inspire others. That's the message I want to send to you tonight, and translate that. For those of you that don't know me, and you probably do because you got my invitation, but if you happen to come across this post or somebody else invited you and you're not sure who I am, my name is Perry Tinsley, live in Boise, Idaho, married to one amazing woman, and I've been a Beachbody coach for about 9 years, but I've been a customer for I don't know, well over 13 years. It's pretty wild. So, and I'm going to share with you my journey of what that took, but you can see some of the pictures there. Recently, I was in a test group for a new program called Hammer and Chisel, got amazing results there. It was such an honor to be a part of. Another thing, I was in, well, I don't want to give it all away. So so glad to have you here. And, sit back and enjoy. And if you do have some questions, we use Zoom here. And if you hover your mouse, you'll see a little chat area where you can, type in some questions that you may have, or if you want to comment to somebody else's, certainly willing to do that. And I can follow up with those and answer those at the very end. Okay. All right. So I'm going to back up to probably early 2000s. And I was I had a teacher job I really loved, but I'm going to tell you what, I love technology. I love pizza. I love beer. I love Mountain Dew. And while I thought I was being in shape by doing the occasional bowling and the once a week volleyball, as a matter of fact, by the time this picture was taken, that had been like 2 years in the past. I was just kind of fooling myself that, I can get back on track. I can work out. I can exercise. I'd buy some sort of little home gym equipment sort of thing, a little device like an ab crusher or something like that, and not get any results. And it basically boiled down to not having a plan and poor eating, poor habits. But, other than that, life was pretty good. I was married to Terry here, and we were running a German Shepherd rescue, and you can see all the dogs there. And, life was very busy. It was active. We were both teachers and just absolutely loving it. And so we both kind of got frustrated in the year 2003 and decided to do something about it. So I don't know if you've come to that tipping point of that crossroad before where you're like, enough is enough. We had several times, enough is enough. And then we would repeat enough is enough over and over and over. This time we decided to commit. I told her about this program that I secretly ordered off the infomercial a year prior because I tried it. I kind of found it hard and I kind of failed at it. I didn't follow the plan. It's a program called Power 90, just kind of an entry level type of program, but it humbled me greatly. So I said, I'm going to commit to this. And she said she's going to commit to some sort of eating program that was kind of low carb, high protein sort of thing. Wasn't for me. I wasn't going to have soup for breakfast and all this stuff. But every 90 days, I showed up and I made it a priority. I said, no matter what, we've got to support each other, and please support me on this journey. I need to show up no matter what. Otherwise, I won't do it. And so if we had to go on vacation or we had to leave the house or we had some errands to run, I was like, when's Perry going to get his workout in? So that was a choice. And every single day, even though the workouts were humbling me and I didn't want to show up and I was too tired, and every excuse in the book would come up, and all I wanted to do is just sit at my computer, veg out or whatever else. I just sat there and I'm like, you know what? I'm at least going to show up and do this workout just so I can do the little X right on the calendar. And so that's what I did. I did that little X and kept going. And I lost like 35 pounds. It was so awesome. It impressed my wife. So she decided to join me. And by the end of the year, the dog rescue was going really well. We were very, very happy, and we were both getting in shape. And then devastation hit. I was greeted at the door one evening when I came to let the puppies out. Doorbell rang. I answered the door, and the guy introduced himself as the county coroner. Now, that should probably send a ripple through anybody's body, right? I just stood there in shock as he told me that Terry was killed in a car crash earlier that afternoon. And if I had time to sit down, hear about it, make arrangements, make plans. And when you're getting all this information, just stuff is just flying in and out. Fortunately, my neighbor was there to hear, and she knew about it. And so she could help kind of clarify things for me as the dust settled from that news. But it was devastating. And so we had worked so hard to do so many amazing things together. And here it was, came to an end. And so I needed to, I was at a crossroad. I had gotten healthy and fit. Life was spinning out of control. Everything was on me now, and taking care of the dogs and all the responsibilities. And that was just one challenging thing. So I stepped back and realized, you know what? You can't always control what's going to happen in life. You can't always control what things are going to throw at you. You kind of have to respond or, react however it is. But I stepped back and said, what things can I control? And I knew that I could take care of myself, because it would have been very easy to go down the depression path, right? So I decided, hey, I'm going to make this choice. And we all have a choice. But I'm going to make this choice to continue with my health and fitness. And with the other stuff, I'm going to figure it out along the way. And so that's what I did. And so I ask you, what crossroads have you have you come across? Maybe not something as devastating as this, maybe something more intense, who knows? But what crossroads have you come to where you had to make a choice, where you had a choice, and then you were deciding which one to go with? Think about that for a second. I bet you about 5 or 6 of them came, right? Well, that's what I did. I did a choice, and right at that time, a new program was coming out called P90X, and I dug head over heels into that program just because I felt empowered by doing it. I was so scared to do this program, but it helped me get through that devastating time in my life where I just lost my wife. And so as I was going through, I submitted my results. Beachbody was asking for people and their stories, and I submitted my results, and they featured my story as a success story. They used my video in the very first infomercial, and I started posting my story on these message boards. This is before Facebook, people, and people were responding, and I felt like I just met a new family. And I love that I made that choice, because I could have gone down the depression route and just let myself go and never known what the possibilities were. But starting on this journey led to so many things. I empowered myself, and I encourage you to empower yourself as well. Got to meet Tony Horton. I've worked out with him several times, and fantastic. I just became the biggest advocate for Beachbody, was sending everybody I knew, go to Beachbody. You want to get in shape. This P90X thing is crazy, but you'll love it. You'll love the results, I should say. A lot of people didn't love it at first because they're sore all over. But along the way, so I'm doing this thing, and I am absolutely loving it. So it naturally became a choice when Beachbody said, hey, we're doing this thing where you can partner with the company and become your own independent business and become what they call a coach or distributor. And I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. But I look back and I'm like, you know what? This company's always done so many amazing things for me. Why not? At least I can get a big discount on the products I'm already buying. So I started as a Beachbody coach, and I started kind of working the business a little bit, but I didn't understand it quite well. I mean, we have a lot of tools now, but we didn't then. But along the way, I'm earning a little bit of income, maybe a little grocery money or a little bit of cell phone money or covering the cost of my car. And, Beachbody never guarantees any level of income at all. It's just the due diligence of each individual person and individual coach. But you know what? I just was sharing. I was sharing my story and trying to inspire people to get healthy and fit because it's been changing my life. Along the way, German Shepherd rescue. You remember, I was doing that. I had an amazing dog by the name of Owen. Owen got very, very, very sick. He had vet bills that went over the 4-figure mark. So you can start spinning those numbers in your head. And a lot of times people, I'm going to show you a picture of Owen here. A lot of times people will make a decision based on the amount that the vet bills will rack up. They'll say, you know what, the operation's going to be this, or, that we project it's going to be this. And a lot of times people will have to make a tough decision. This dog just meant so much to me. And it was because of Beachbody that I was able to make a decision to get him treatment, to get him help. And it was just so nice. Now, while Beachbody didn't cover all the bills, it took the pressure off, right? And so I was able to say, you know what, let's help him, let's fix him. And so I want you to pay attention. There's a girl on the right next to Owen there. I'm going to share her story in a little bit. Her name's Nell Tucker, and she was one of the vets that worked with Owen. But he got better, and he was able to live many, many more years with me. So it was really awesome. And, some of you might be asking, well, what happened along the way? Okay, so this happened. Well, along the way, I met this lady. Her name's Hillary, and she was reaching out. She was looking for some help with P90X, and she remembered my story way back when and just sent an email just wanting some help. And so I helped her find a workout program that would work best for her. We struck up an amazing friendship, and along the way, yes, we ended up getting engaged and we got married, and I ended up, that was a big crossroad for me because neither one of us were looking to get married ever again. And here I am. I'm at a crossroad with Owen, and now a crossroad to decide to get married again. But we couldn't deny it. It was just one of those things that just kind of hits you across the side of the head and just says, go and do it. So we love to travel. We love to, do many things. But one of the biggest things that I think was a big crossroad, one of these things where you've got to make a choice. We got engaged. I lived in Wisconsin. She lived in Idaho. We're talking 1,800 miles apart. What are we going to do about that if we get married? So I kind of said, I've got this little Beachbody thing going, and I'm really enjoying it. It's getting me healthy and fit. It's doing well. What I think I may want to try leaving my 21-year teaching career. Talk about a scary, scary, scary decision. It wasn't scary to go and get married. Well, it's kind of, because it was, a big life change. But oh my gosh, the decision to leave a career that you'd done for 21 years. But I was loving this more. I just loved helping people. And so we travel now. We work out. We eat healthy, and we just have fun helping others do this. So my message to you is that anything is possible. When you come across obstacles, and life's going to throw you curveballs, you do have choices. And sometimes you have to make scary, scary decisions. But when you do, and it's something that's just in your heart, and you're like, it's so scary, and it's so far out of my comfort zone, you've got to take action. You've got to take massive action on it. And fortunately, whatever path you choose, you just deal with, right? And so you make the most of it. And the paths that I've chosen have just been amazing, but they've been very, very scary choices. So that's a message I want to send to you tonight, because life's going to make those changes. And I asked you before, what are the things that challenge you in life, and what are the crossroads that you've faced. So anyway, about the Beachbody coaching stuff, I'm going to dig in some of those details. It's all about helping each other become better. These are people on our team. We get together and have a blast, and we are all out trying to help as many people as possible, because if you haven't heard, there's a little obesity epidemic in our nation, actually in the whole world. But we want to start at home, right? If we can help one person, maybe that person will help influence their family, or influence a neighbor or a coworker or somebody to get a little bit healthier, a little bit fitter. I'm not talking about getting ripped abs and, buns of steel. I'm talking about just being happier and healthier and comfortable in your own skin. I know the term Beachbody sometimes will have that connotation of you've got to be the perfect figure, but that's not what we're about. We're helping people become better and become fitter. Now, I'm just going to just kind of gloss over this. Before Beachbody, there was a handful of programs they could have put on the retail shelf, and Beachbody said, you know what? We've got these people that are helping others, and they're in the message boards. I think I told you about that. Why don't we create a business around this so we can help compensate these people for helping others? And why don't we launch a Team Beachbody side of things? So that's what we did. And with that, these are the programs they had. After the network, this graphic's crazy. You look at all of these pictures on there, and those are programs and products that have been released in the past, 9 years, 10 years. It's just been amazing, but there's always something for everyone. And that's what I love about this. And Shakeology, and I'll tell you about that in a second, but wow, it just blows my mind when I see a graphic like this. And I'm like, I can only imagine a couple more years from now, we won't be able to see what those images are. Kind of makes me laugh. But what makes Beachbody, Team Beachbody unique, fitness and nutrition, we could put on the store shelves. You've seen them all over the place in retail stores. But what they don't have, the missing pieces are the peer support, which we provide as coaches and our network, and rewards. Some pretty amazing things just by sharing your story. I've coached people to win $1,000. We've had people on our team win $250,000 just by sharing their story. It's amazing. Well, using the products and then sharing their story, right? So that's what makes this unique. I love that, and I love the peer support. It's just off the charts. Now, for you people that are just needing some data, Beachbody, since Team Beachbody started, the revenue growth has been 54% growth year after year, and they keep going. And this ends in 2015. I think 2016 will be way higher, et cetera. But that's for you who need that little graphic and that perk there. But I love this one. In 2015, our coaches helped 1.5 million people, helping people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy, fulfilling life. And those are people using Shakeology, which is our flagship product. Besides the fitness stuff, there's nothing that compares. I showed this when I first started this. I've been using Shakeology for about 7 years. A lot of times people want to compare it to a protein shake. And I showed this to a nutritionist when I got it. And she looked at the ingredients. She goes, "Where did you get this? I've never seen anything like it. It's incredible." And so it was just amazing because it has so many ingredients in there. If you take a look, they're sourced from very, very high integrity sources around the world. Things that are all different health benefits, from giving you energy to digestive health to things called phytonutrients and probiotics and prebiotics. And if you know what that is, congratulations. All I know is it's the first stuff that I ever tried where after about a week, I started feeling amazing. And I tried a lot of meal replacement shakes and protein shakes and vitamins and stuff like that, but I never really had anything give me feedback other than maybe I was full. This stuff, man, it was just amazing. I was like, what is that? It was about a week later, so I couldn't figure out why I was just feeling good. And I'm like, well, it's not caffeine or something. But I was absolutely going, oh, what's different? I started using the Shakeology. That's amazing. I don't ever stop using it. So I haven't. And it's incredible. And one of the other big things, I got to share this story. This is my dad. When I shared with my mom and dad, they both liked it, but they needed to run it by their doctors. Dad had type 2 diabetes. Mom had breast cancer. And so you've got to get everything screened and approved. Both doctors gave the thumbs up. Yeah, look at all the vitamins and minerals and things that are in there. Go for it. After about a few months of using Shakeology and my dad starting to exercise a little bit more, he goes into his diabetes doctor, and the doctor's like, all right, what is it that you're doing? Your blood work numbers are amazing. You're losing weight. What are you doing? And Dad's like, I don't know, I'm just getting out and doing a little walking and drinking the Shakeology that I showed you. It's like, really? That's it? And so Dad hasn't stopped. And to this date, he is down 70 pounds, 70. I am so proud of him. I wish I had a before picture here because I just absolutely love him. And he's a big advocate for Shakeology, as you can see there. And Mom, oh my gosh, I could share her story, but we'd be here for probably an hour, and we don't need it to be that way. So I'm just so proud of him and what this product has been able to do for him. And while, we can never say, the results vary among people and it doesn't cure diseases or anything like that. If somebody could just be a little bit healthier, that's why Dad wanted to do it. Dad actually became a coach. He said, I just want to be a little bit healthier and see if I can get off some of these meds. And now he doesn't even have to see his doctor once a month like he was. He goes like once every 6 months. And that's huge for somebody on a fixed income. Pretty amazing. So with Team Beachbody, there's something for everyone. We've got fitness programs. As a matter of fact, most of these programs now you can access them digitally online through your computer or mobile device. I've got it streamed on my TV through a Roku or Apple TV. We've got equipment, and we've got things for weight loss and a host of supplements. Besides Shakeology, there's performance supplements. There's even things that you can add to your Shakeology to just help your digestion a little bit better, or to get a little bit more greens into your diet, or even just to kind of pop that energy just a little bit more without a big caffeine buzz. So something for everyone, and the results are totally proven, totally amazing. And I am so proud to show this next slide to you. Remember the lady that was working, that was my vet? Get a little emotional here. She joined one of my groups. We do these little things called challenge groups where we kind of get together and just help support each other with a fitness program and using Shakeology. She lost 90 pounds. And it wasn't just the weight loss. Besides that, she now got on ski patrol. She loves to ski, but stopped doing it because she was too heavy. Now she's on ski patrol, helping rescue people, etc. She rock climbs like nobody's business. She opened her own vet practice. I'm just so proud of her. It's the confidence and the strength and everything that you build. It's amazing. Bobby, I coached him. Dude lost over 100 pounds. I'm so impressed with him. Right now he's battling some cancer, so I feel bad for him, but he's working very, very hard to keep himself healthy and in shape and help the meds work for him. So totally, totally awesome. Okay, so we're all about peer support, helping each other, these challenge groups that we're using, but also when we form a team of coaches, we also support each other in our business, because this is a business, but it's a helping business. It's just the feel good, totally awesome. I just love it. So let me ask you, when it comes to your health and fitness, how will it feel when you reach your goals? A lot of times it seems a long way off. I know for me, it was like, I don't know how it'll feel. I don't know. I just hope it's awesome when I get there. And you're always on a journey, but it feels pretty awesome when you start moving in the right direction. Aches and pains start leaving you. You have a little bit more energy. You're a little bit happier. It's a pretty good feeling, but that's me. What would it be like for you? So let's talk about what a coach is. Actually, I'm going to share with you what a coach is not. Once again, we hear the word Beachbody. Sometimes we think, oh my gosh, a different body image sort of thing. But the word coach also sometimes has that. People think that they got to be certified or an expert, and that's not it. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to be have your results and have a six-pack abs or anything, or even an experienced salesperson to be a coach. You just want to be somebody that's working on your own journey. You're improving yourself, helping others. You're committing to using those products and programs, and you're sharing with people and just helping others improve their lives and achieve their goals. That's what we're about. That's what a coach is. It's not like a certified expert of any sort. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I've been doing this a long time. I've just been helping people. We coach people all the time. It might not be health and fitness. It might be just learning how to do something or encouraging somebody. You might be a coach of your kid's soccer league or something like that. And there's a lot of benefits to being a coach. You can work at your own pace and set your own hours. It can be part-time. It could be full-time, online or in person. You know what? You're just sharing your passion with people and going for it. So you can work this any way you want to. I absolutely love that part about it. And for me, I was a busy teacher running a dog rescue. And so it was very, very, very part-time. But it was exciting and fun. And the rewards, off the charts. Besides the commissions that they give you, which it's 25% commission if anybody buys a program from you, or buys I think it's even more if they get what they call a challenge pack. I'll tell you about that in a second. But there's bonuses for creating a team of coaches. There's trips. Oh my gosh, these trips. It's like Beachbody rolls out the red carpet for you. I've been to Bahamas, Jamaica, Cancun, Disney, and I'm not doing that to brag. I'm just saying by reaching out and helping people, Beachbody gives these rewards and you can earn them, and they're paid for trips. It's just incredible. And the recognition, there's always these shout outs or being recognized from the company and being recognized from our team. And I challenge you, the job that you have, what's the recognition like? Is it daily? Is it weekly? Do you ever get a pat on the back for what you do? If you do, that's totally awesome. It absolutely rocks. For me, I got pat on the back pretty much, but it wasn't as frequent as what I got in this company. And you know what? I almost think this company is, or what we get to do, is like a personal development. We are always striving to learn and get better at something. And that's what we a big part of what we do. Now the support, I'm not going to read all of these things. Just know that we have outstanding training tools, amazing communication, and super awesome social media from Team Beachbody, the corporate side of things. So that is absolutely, everything you do that you need to get started, all the training and the basics, but everything, if there's breaking news or new products that come out or things like that, or even challenges that Beachbody puts on, those are all put out there. So, and from our team, I'm the founder of Team Power Blast. So you would be a part of our team if you became a coach. And so we have training as well, and challenges that we do. There's leadership training and recognition and accountability within our group. Those are all pictures from different events we've gotten to. Take a look at the two people on the bottom with the big checks. A $250,000 winner and a $25,000 winner, just by sharing their story. That's awesome. So how can you make money right away? Here's some details on this for those of you that need figures. You do get 25% retail commission. There are bonuses that you can get, and matching check bonuses and different things for challenge packs. Challenge packs are a combination of Shakeology and a fitness program, plus a 30-day club membership, all bundled together for a really super awesome discount. So there's a lot of amazing bonuses and ways to get paid from Team Beachbody as a coach. I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty of this. Just know that. And if it is something that you want more details on, you can message me or the person that invited you. So let me ask you, what could you do with an extra $100 a week? Yeah, I said a week. Maybe $500 a week. You start to think about that. How about an extra $1,000 a week? You start to think of those numbers and you're like, wow, the wheels are turning. These are some things that I came up with along the way, whether it could be daycare stuff or paying off some debt or a car, or, travel or just even college tuition or something like that. It's pretty amazing things that are the potential that can be done. Once again, nothing's ever guaranteed, but I've seen some major lives change with this program. So let me ask you, what are the options? I'm ready to, you can either join as a customer or a coach. And I'm going to break down what it is to become a coach. To become a coach, you can do one of three things. One is to enroll with a challenge pack, and that's going to give you a fitness program, Shakeology, and a trial of the club membership, just like I told you. The cool thing is, to become a coach, normally it's about a $40 fee. They waive that fee if you get a challenge pack when you sign up. And you're going to be working on your health and fitness anyway, so it totally makes sense. Otherwise, you could just get Shakeology or a fitness program. Either way, you're going to get one or the other, and you still enroll with $39.95. That's totally cool that way. Another option, I better tell you about this. There is, as a coach, because you're opening your own business, there is a $15.95 monthly fee. And that fee covers so many things because you're getting branding and media promotion, all those infomercials and all those magazine ads. You get to leverage that from the company. And we get paid leads that we can earn from the company. That's pretty awesome. Plus websites, online office, the customer support. You don't have to manage any of the work or any of the products yourself. All you need to do is well, actually, Beachbody handles all the fulfillment and everything and all the marketing. So that's all you do. You're just sharing and pointing people to a website where they can get it, okay? The other option is to join as a customer. If you're not ready to do the coach thing yet, that's way cool. You can get a challenge pack where you're going to save about $50 to $80 on that bundle, or just get Shakeology on home direct only or fitness program. It's up to you. So in the next 24 hours, the person that invited you is going to follow up and just ask you, what did you like most about the presentation? Does Team Beachbody feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? And which option appeals to you, customer or coach? Just think about it. What can becoming a coach do for you? Who can I help? And what are my goals and dreams? I so appreciate you coming on tonight. If you have any questions, I'm going to come over to the chat. You can pop it in there and I'll check on those. Otherwise, the person that invited you will get back to you. Good night, everyone.